Hey guys and gals, today we're going to be talking about the movie The Brain from 1988. It's kind of fun. I'm having a bad headache too. Uh, must be The Brain. I remember seeing the cover for this movie and I'm like, okay. And, it was actually enjoyable. It wasn't bad. It was like one of those bad sci-fi movie creature feature flicks. That's what it feels like to be back in the 50s. Well, I wasn't born in the 50s, but I saw horror movies from the 50s with the creature sci-fi theme to them. So this movie will give you that type of feel, you know what I'm saying? And the movie's about this mad doctor, right? He has his own television show called Independently Thinking, and every time somebody watches this show, it's like they get mind fuck, you know? And they start seeing things that they're not supposed to be seeing, and once they see things they're not supposed to be seeing, they end up getting killed. Excuse me. And as you find out later that, well, let's fast forward the story a little bit. You get this kid, right? This high school kid, and he's like a little troublemaker. So his teachers caught him being a troublemaker, and they decided to send him to this school. I mean, this not school. Psychologist, scientist ward. I would say a scientist place where they try to cure mental illness. I think, and so the doctor that does the hosting for the show starts to perform experiments on the guy, and he said, "What do you see?" And the guy say something else, you know. And the doctor tried to make him say something else to him. So what do you see? Like a baseball? He said, "No, I see an apple." And later he started seeing the women on the screen with two titties. But of course, you see the brain. Of course, you can tell the doctor's an evil doctor, and he has the brain. And as the movie progressed, the kid's like, this is getting out of hand. I'm getting out of here pretty much. But you find out that the doctor pretty much wants world domination, pretty much, with the help of the brain. By by showing people to see things was not really there, or believing what he's saying all the time. Kind of like that Naruto cartoon with the what's that with that red eye blood moon thing, and you're supposed to see things that you want to see, pretty much. You know, type of it's like something like that. With, that's what the brain is to me. It's like that. It's like it makes you see. It's pretty much world domination. Well, the female scientist felt like this experiment got out of control, and she didn't want no part of it. So the brain ended up attacking the scientist woman, and once he ate the scientist woman, the brain started growing bigger and bigger, and the brain ended up having a fucking face, and the face looked like a fucking cookie dough, man, like a cookie dough with eyes and teeth. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, as the movie progresses, the kid escapes, and the scientists realize, this kid probably screwed up our plan with the help of his henchmen. He pretty much has to go after the kid, pretty much. And the high school boy ended up seeing his girlfriend, and the girlfriend started taking care of him. Trying to take care of his injuries. And once the police comes over, so I see what's going on. I think he was ordering something, and but the brain started making the boy see things, and he thought it was like something coming after him, like the brain's coming after him. He started acting all crazy in the fast food joint, and the cop, and then later on the henchman from the mental hospital, the scientist ward, excuse me, comes in and trying to get the kid, and then put the kid back in the mental hospital, pretty much. And then guess what? The kid ended up escaping again, pretty. Once he see what's going on with the plan, once he saw the brain and stuff with the eyes and teeth this time, and he ran out, and like I said, he escapes again with the help of it. He saw his girlfriend, the girlfriend's friend. The brain attacked the friend. Him and the girlfriend is escaping. They get arrested by the cops, and then later on, the henchman comes in and kills the cops, trying to go after the two kids, the boy and his girlfriend, and they end up escaping again, on the run this time from the cops, and of course all the people that actually believe in the host program TV show, they get hypnotized by his show, and then start seeing people dying because of the show. People start killing for him, pretty much, and I don't want to ruin too much, but to fast forward the story, um, the guy, he ended up having a plan. Say, you know what, we have to stop the scientist, we have to stop the brain before his plan is succeeded by having world domination by going public, going to the world and start hypnotizing other people with the help of the brain. Um, the girl, like before that scene, the girl ended up being hypnotized with the TV show. She was like ended up being one of them by not believing in him, and she later on she gets captured. And once the guy goes to the final battle in the scientist ward, stop how to stop the henchmen, stop the main doctor, and of course stop the brain, rescue his girlfriend, and rescue the people being hypnotized by this creature. And once you get to the boiler room fight scene underneath, he's not bound the creature close up, and no spoilers. But I thought the scene was kind of like a simple scene, like a simple battle scene. But I wish I had added a little bit more to it. But it's kind of like one of those B movie, like I said, one of those B movie creature flicks. So it's something you get used to. But besides that, highly enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie. Especially I like the creature design effects for the monster. It looks cheesy. It looks funny though. Like I say, it looked like a cookie dough with eyes and teeth to me. So I kind of like how it looks because of that. But besides that, yeah, check this movie out, The Brain from 1988. If you're a fan of these type of movies, you definitely would love it. Anyway, peace, guys. See you later.